There once was a Merc that went to war. The name of the mech was a hand of four. Ships dropped down, contracts went up. Brawlers, Panamex brawl. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. She had not moved 2 clicks or more when down on her a madcap boy. Planet called Shaw swore he'd take bondsman in tow. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Before the Merc had hit the throttle, an elemental cramped up and caught it. Climbed the sad ground, pulled apart until she burned it off. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. No shot was held, but souls were freed. The clan, his mind was not green as he belonged to the warrior's creed. He'd take a bondsman home. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Solo! Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. For 40 days or even more, the Mercs went back and forth once more. All mechs were lost, there were only 4, but still that Merc didn't go. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. As far as I've heard, the jaw's still on, the pay's not cut, and the clan's not come. The clan Lance makes his regular call to patrol the Merc's last day. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go. Soon may the Climax come to bring us battle contracts and funds. One day when the fighting is done, we'll take our creds and go.
Hello there, ladies and germs. That's right. We're back with the Storm Song Germs. That's right. I need to mute myself. Anyways, say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
With me today are Whacker, the Ancient, Paladin, the ever so calm and lifelike, Mr. No Talk, the baby of the group, Andy, Rail, the loud and ruthless, and Andy, the kissable.
Hi, diddly ho, friend-a-loons. Real quick, I have a bit of news. This week was actually really good until the Fire Nation attacked. So Fox lit herself on fire this week.
Oh my God.
She is okay, but
okay. There's tea here. Please spill.
We were having a very exuberant Friday, just talking to each other, and we both tend to talk with our hands. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Whacker. I know what joke you're going for. Let me finish my story first. So she accidentally smacked her goblet that was full of strawberry tequila.
Oh.
And it landed on her keyboard.
Oh.
So we're trying to clean up the mess, and she takes out the can of air that you use to clean keyboards to try and spray the tequila out. Forgetting that on the side of her desk, there's a candle.
Oh. Kiwi.
So the aerosol, it wasn't the tequila that lit, it was the aerosol that lit. Luckily, the can didn't blow up. She got a burst of flame. I dealt with the rest of it, and she is okay. She's a bit burned, but nothing like
medium rare.
It sounds like more on the rare side.
So Koki Mama says, "Fellow incendist," to which Noel responds, "Hi diddly ho, Fox. You're not an internet browser. You're not Firefox."
Honey, I don't know you. She's not listening to the stream yet, but who was it?
Hit me with
If you
it.
were,
Null says that you are not an internet browser. You are not a Firefly.
Mercury, that's mean.
She's giving me such a look.
So, Rail,
I'd be a bootleg copy of Linux.
In case anybody didn't hear that, she says, I'd be a bootleg copy of Linux.
I mean,
You don't know how I
self-awareness is
work, but I
40%
do.
of wisdom.
So in other news, Whacker likes to eat his food off the floor.
yes, not
I have seen
perfectly balanced as all things
What?
should be.
Before we continue this madness, we are resuming Final Fantasy VII today. This is going to be our kind of last of cleanup session. I don't think we'll be getting to the final boss today, but if we do, we do. Otherwise, I anticipate that being the next stream.
Hey,
Would you say
Rail.
we're in the end game now?
Yes.
Hey, Rail. Until I say so, you're gonna have to do your fantastic Tifa impression because I'm doing my best impression of Daku's the chef. I'm currently cutting up and
No, we are not going back to Rail doing Tifa.
We're going to end the game
We are
with
not
the return
doing
of
this.
boy Tifa.
No. I will burn down all of existence and return it to its base atoms.
I don't think that was a threat based off of that. I think he's just saying that, guys.
Okay.
Also, I love how Whacker doesn't have any response to the fact that he eats his food off the floor.
I was wondering what that sound was.
I'm more concerned about the blasphemy regarding best waifu.
Oh,
Every time.
Mercury Alpha wants us to know that he's canceling his donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
That's honestly, that's
that
good. They
reminds
go
me.
and transfer it all to Shinra.
This weekend's dad joke, because it does the 2 days on the weekend. Oh god, and of course it's relevant. How do two arsonists hook up? A match on Tinder.
Oh
That's
my
actually
god,
really-
is
That's
that
a really good one for once.
wait a minute, is that actually the reason it's called Tinder?
No, it's called Tinder because you get that burning sensation from
Oh.
Tinder helps you light your match. So yes, Storm, that is probably what it is. I never thought about it. I usually don't think about app names.
There's the bastard.
Well, Rail, let's go to something that you are familiar with. Grinder. What could that
Wow.
refer to?
I mean, I'm aware
really?
of Grindr, but I don't
Rail really likes
I don't download. Okay, dude, I've been with the same person since I was a teenager before
Yeah,
dating apps were
It's
even
not going
a
to stop us from making
Okay.
jokes.
Hold on,
It's not
hold
going
on.
to stop us from making jokes.
Look,
I
Rail,
have something to say. Whacker knows the first iteration of Grinder from his time in World War One.
That
Really?
was that was
Meat Grinder. Fucking Christ.
I got it.
that was bad. You should feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad for the rest of chat having chat. I am so sorry.
Chat, we knew
Most
what you
of
were
the
getting
time,
into.
it's your fault because you're here, but you did not deserve this, and
No,
I am
you did deserve it.
deeply.
You did deserve
Shut
it
up!
for watching.
Shut up, Paladin.
No.
I am deeply sorry and embarrassed for you.
Oh, God. I'm pretty sure if we ever make t-shirts, the first thing that's going to be on a t-shirt for this group is going to be man shit.
No,
Yes.
what was on the T-shirt is group of autists versus AC guy. Who wins?
oh yeah.
That poor guy.
You know what? We should get the. You remember that picture I had Crispy draw of AC guy?
No, I didn't know. I don't remember you.
I need to get him to send it to you. It's like he's standing like all Chadley and like superhero like. We need to get
yes.
we need to get like a shirt with that printed on there and bring it. And if he ever shows up again, we got to give it to him.
Oh, they actually did it, as far as I understand. They had a shirt printed, and somehow she got it to him.
Oh, cool.
Like, I don't want to sell shirts because money's not the reason that I do this stuff.
No, what you
But
want?
I want to wear the
shirt.
shirts of the memes we make. Like, I want the shirts for myself. Is the only reason I want them made.
I mean, you can give me the money.
All right.
I mean, the money
For those of us
would,
that are in the-
Andy,
given
you are
the way we
for-
run things, the money would go to charity.
Real quick.
Have you?
Those of
You've
us
seen
that are-
my face. It would be a huge charity.
All right. I've gotta share something. While I'm
No sharing.
I haven't had
No.
my shots yet.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting this chicken, and then this just happened.
Did you just light yourself on fire
you
too?
do-
Is it a
did you
double
know?
fire week?
How do I light myself on fire while cutting chicken? Come on.
I don't
Magic.
know.
Look, you're exceptional, right, Paladin?
Why did it not just?
All right, BRB.
There we go.
Also, Samurai
Alright,
made an excellent pun in the chat.
Storm, I've got the walkthrough guide.
Then you are a gentleman and a scholar. I'm just restoring hit points because I know with each iterated fight he gets a little tougher.
Yeah, that's a music note.
Oh God, Paladin, really?
It's a music
Dude,
note.
I'm just cutting chicken, and then that just comes out of the chicken breast.
Yeah, you totally didn't cut that on purpose.
No, I did
How
not.
do you make a cut like that? How do you make? Screw it, chat. He cut a chicken tender in the shape of a cock and balls. Okay, how do you
Music
make
note.
a cut like that? Okay,
Wanna see
do
how?
you make a
Wanna
cut
see-
like that and not do it on purpose?
You want to see the chicken? Here, I'll send a second picture. This is the
Slice.
chicken that it was just directly cut off of.
Storm, I'm sorry. You gotta turn off the stream.
Yeah.
We gotta share what
It's
Paladin's
just
showing.
normal chicken. It's normal
This-
chicken.
This is turning into a cooking stream.
No, it's not.
You know
I don't
what?
have.
You know
I don't
what?
have the streaming
I will
material.
have Doctor Who on sometime, and we will do a cursed cooking stream.
I'm okay with this because it's not me showing it.
Or only if it's making Brazilian pizza.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
no! You see that's playing
Samurai.
for that's playing for the meetup.
Samurai in chat, please don't share cock pics. It's fucking chicken. That's great. I didn't even think about that. Well played, sir. Well played.
I am gonna say though, like I suggested to go to, during our Traveler game the other day, that we should for the meetup make Brazilian pizza for BB, and in his like kind of very whimpering Tiny Tim voice was like, "No, Storm, I want to live."
You know where we can serve the pizza from?
Where?
Pizza Yurt.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Their bestseller Brazilian pizza.
Pineapple and durian.
Oh no.
Somebody gave that pizza a Brazilian. I actually don't know what that means.
Oh,
I
wax.
feel like you do.
I actually genuinely don't. I don't take my time memorizing what might be dirty movie concepts.
I mean, it's on sometimes comes up in a dirty movie, but that's not the prime thing.
You know, I think I still have the auxiliary pizza that we made that one time.
Oh my god, what? I remember that horror, but I don't remember the details. My mind is trying to protect me.
That probably means you should walk away slowly.
I think there's like 5 onion rings on it and
Oh
some
my
chicken fingers.
Cookie, that was
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Yep.
popular right now because they sold a Brazilian of them.
Oh.
Also, because I didn't get to read it off earlier, Samurai made a pun. Did you hear about the woman who got free body ink just for exposing her breasts? It was tit for tat.
Discord just protected you from my screaming.
It won't protect you from mine.
Oh my god.
I think it just did. Thank you, Crisp. Audio suppression.
No, I was trying to do like an inhale.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, what energy. Damn, that thing is just gonna give up. Ah, Nibelheim.
If you take a little bit of Nibelheim, is it a Nibelheim?
Oh,
I'll nibble your heim.
bet you will.
At least buy me dinner first.
No. Or
Bite me.
I don't know if you heard Fox in the background, but she said invite me.
I thought you should have said bite me.
I mean, we all hear what we want to.
Bizarre, I'll be honest, I only found, the last time I found Cards Against Humanity entertaining was when it was introducing my very sheltered mother-in-law to it. My big problem with Cards Against Humanity is it ends up turning into who can say the most terrible thing.
Well, yeah,
nine times out of 10.
Yeah.
You win with bigger, blacker dick or Mecha Hitler.
Yeah.
So.
I'm back.
This
I'm
and
back. Ray, how would you
of it-
describe our stream?
Well, that's what he's saying. Why we don't even need cards to pull it off. Also, Andy, how many more times will I have to fight Ultimate Weapon?
At least once.
it would help to know how many times I know you fought him, but
We're on number 4 or 5.
oh well, you probably have a couple more. Like if it's 5, probably one more.
Yeah.
I'd go with
given-
Cosmo Canyon.
Yeah, given the way this game works, it's probably 7 in total. Because Sector 7 is where it starts, 7th Heaven is Tifa's bar.
This is the last one.
Fun fact. One of the series I'm planning on playing on my streams, Xenoblade Chronicles, actually descends from Final Fantasy. The first game in the Xeno games was Xenogears, which was one of the original ideas for Final Fantasy VII. Like, it almost was Final Fantasy VII. And it got split off into its own thing. And when Square Enix decided to do their own thing, focus more on Final Fantasy, the people who worked on Xenogears made their own studio that's Monolith Soft, who makes the Xeno games today.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow, cool!
That is going to be an interesting trip to see the divergence, because once you know about it, you can see where they kind of it had that core from Final Fantasy, but diverged heavily over time.
Well, there are a lot of those cases where, like, you know how a game is sometimes another game that's just been repurposed?
Yeah.
And a lot of times the same thing happens in reverse, where it's like, well, in hindsight, this won't make a good entry of this thing, but maybe it'll make a good entry of its own kind of thing.
Yeah.
Actually fully spinning it off from something else. Instead of... I'm going to talk really quick. The game Battlefield Hardline?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like...
yeah, it would have been fine if they did. So, I'm torn on the whole idea of it would have been fine if they didn't include the Battlefield in the title. Because it's definitely based Battlefield mechanics, and there's something to say for the Battlefield name being attached to it got it more publicity than it would ever have gotten just on its own.
Well, here's where I'm going to put an argument against that. You have another game that has the Battlefield mechanics. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, the newer ones, not the old ones. Those were fantastic.
Fair, but that has the Star Wars name attached to it.
It does have
It's
the Star
arguably bigger.
Dragon,
You never know.
Dragon.
It might have pulled people who aren't necessarily fans of Battlefield towards that game for Hardline, or they would have just been like, hey, this is a new game franchise. Yeah, it feels a little like Battlefield. They just use the same engine. Whatever.
Also, I maintain that Hardline was actually great.
Yeah, I thought it was fun, but it shouldn't have had the Battlefield name on it, in my opinion.
It was close enough to a Battlefield game that I was fine with it, especially because they didn't number it like they do with the actual core entries. It's like Bad Company being its own thing. Like,
Yay!
Like Battlefield is Battlefield games, then you've got Battlefield Bad Company, which is Battlefield but memes, and then you've got Battlefield Hardline, which is Battlefield but cops.
I kind of like that Battlefield but memes. I never thought of Bad Company that way.
That's exactly what it fucking is, though.
Yeah.
And mind you, I started with Bad Company too. That's the game that got me into the Battlefield series.
I had
Gentlemen?
started.
We've left a
Yes.
crater.
Nice.
Oh god, did Whacker
Evolution.
sit down?
Oh.
I was gonna say Whacker had Chipotle.
Taco Bell.
Ugh.
Might have
Also,
missed.
no,
Question. Storm Song.
Yes.
Does each character have HP plus?
Not necessarily, so that might be something to grab.
Yeah, that you'll probably want to when you do your grinding. You'll probably want to have everybody have 1 HP plus on them to. Because I noticed your HP looked a little low for where we should be.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because I believe you buy those here.
Oh, I thought you got the. Yeah, you do. I was going to say I thought you got those at Golden Saucer. I think you can.
But I also have ridiculous amounts of money right now, so I might as well get them here.
Money, 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 money.
Also, guys, please do pay attention to chat.
Yep.
Never.
Use. Sorry, Cookie.
Nice job.
We didn't want to hurt your ears, but it was a good byproduct of this entire process.
Oh my god.
I'll be
Love
honest,
you.
Cookie, at this point, if you don't have this stream somewhat quieter than other streams,
Stop victim blaming me.
There we go.
Senpai has noticed you.
Ooh, fucking woo.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I just hit an existential crisis. Oh no, I'm Senpai now.
Will it make you be quiet for a while?
No.
Okay, we're gonna put Ultimate Weapon on for just a demonstration. We're not gonna re-equip it until we go to the cave, because I do want to keep growing stuff.
Why are you putting 2?
I was thinking to grow it, and then I realized what I had just said, which was, oh yeah, it's not gonna grow, so...
You silly goose!
Also, still absolutely my favorite soundtrack in this game. Or one of
It's
at
a good
least.
soundtrack.
But God, it's hard for me to not want to, after this, go and listen to the Rebirth version.
I'm back.
Hey, back, I'm Stormsong.
Hey.
Did you actually remember to get what you wanted?
Yep.
That was the
So I'll be
whacker.
honest, a part of me really someday wants to see the shit show that would be the full cast of the Storm Song show and the full cast of Numeric Workshop.
Oh, I believe something like that could be in works.
I won't play if I'm the intern manager.
Oh no. We may actually finally give Night Owl an aneurysm.
Barnyard hooligans strike again! Hooray!
Yes.
All right. If you want, I can link you the guide that I used.
Rogue.
Since I'm eating Andy, you should walk him through it.
Horsewhacker stuffing his face has to refuel after leaving that crater.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Stuff goes out.
Oh
Stuff comes
God.
in. Balance is how all things should be.
Cookie, that just reminds me of one of the first things that ever got quoted that I think I typed it in chat, which was, if I seduce Squick, does that make me the seducer supreme?
So,
You've been seduced.
all right. So that red flower, the big flower that'll chomp on you if you get too close inside it.
Yeah.
You'll want to slowly step into it until you're close enough to grab the item inside, but not go far enough to where you'll get eaten.
Okay.
And now I want to see, what was everyone's first quote?
Mine. Kept buying me the giggle.
Where's the dang quote list?
I don't think I've been quoted yet.
I do know I've had somebody miss a quote. I did. Misattribute
see.
a quote. I did.
So, starting with myself, because, why not? I'm the one reading them. It was quote number 2461. You have volunteered information on the subject, which means it's your problem now. While Daku was playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
There you go.
Right, next up, because Storm Song's the host of this stream.
Let's
Storm
see.
Song's first quote.
There are 3 bouncing insects in this area and 1 bouncing frog. Press the X button near one of the insects and you'll get information on how the insects are supposed to.
You went robot there for a second.
Storm Song's first quote was 4,415, so bear with us from Exemplis, but the bear with us is Diggs, Storm Song, during Worms WMD.
Oh yeah, during the mayoral games a year and a half ago.
All right, next up is Andy, because he's being the most useful today.
Oh, pause for 1 second. Hey, Pink Panther, welcome to WBPL 76. Everyone, hit all those buttons. Okay, continue, Rail.
Before you continue, you'll want to grab the 3 insects and get pack them close to the picture plant. Don't put them in, but put them close to it, so that when you're ready, you'll.
Oh, I see.
You put one in at a time, and you'll want to put them in succession to where they're all closed, and you can jump across the 3 picture plants.
Yeah.
It says use the square button to restart if any of the bugs get eaten by the flowers before you make it across. Finally, there is a spring gun clip for Red 13 on the far right side of the screen. Proceed to the right to enter the next screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll...
Okay, the first quote from Andy was 5,304. The sound it makes is, and then an Andy scream. So, of course, Andy's first fucking quote was one of his goddamn screams.
I mean, of course. Can't mess with tradition.
Yes. So, yeah.
All right.
So, put it right here, you said, Andy?
Yeah, somewhere close.
No, wait.
Well, let me just get the other one over here to begin with.
So, Storm, put him at the base of that little upward...
the little mesa?
Because you're going to go up the hill, right at the edge, drop the first one, it'll go into the thing. And then you're just going to rinse and repeat. Go back, grab a thing, jump over the picture plant, drop it, it'll go in the next one.
Yes,
I dropped him at the bottom, the base of that hill. The ramp up that thing.
Yeah, because the picture plants, when they eat the bug, they'll be closed for a couple moments, but then they'll pop back open.
Whacker's first quote was actually quote number 555.
Oh my god.
who lives in a harvester under the sea, Mavericks Crab Man. Of course it's a crab quote.
Are you proud of yourself now, Whacker?
No.
That which you despise is what you are known for.
And as I think about it...
Making sure, Paladin, you're not Paladin Rose, right?
No.
Okay.
Paladin 5890, I think is what my
There's multiple Paladins is the problem,
Yeah,
so I'm trying
Paladin
to make
Rose,
sure.
Zero Paladin, Paladin 59, is it?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
sure.
so there's no quotes from Paladin.
Yes.
You sad lad.
Yeah, every time that I have something that's funny, no
Okay.
one gets it.
See, I have not caught everybody who streams. Sometimes I just haven't run into people, and I wanted to make sure.
Well then, everyone, start asking Paladin cursed questions.
Oh, fuck.
I tend to miss Aiden's streams in particular because usually, if I'm correct, they're right after mine or shortly after, and I'm tapped out from streaming.
Understandable.
Yeah, his streams are after mine, like an hour after mine end. I think. Sorry, 2 hours after mine end, I believe. Or something, an hour and a half maybe. But yeah, his streams are after mine, and I'm tired by then, so.
Okay, so I'm on this side then.
If
All right,
anybody's
you want to
reading-
go across, get to that little bungee cord, and it'll take you to that item.
if I get cursed question,
Or you go
Let me know.
around up to the item, I guess.
Oh, I see, okay.
It should be the spring gun clip for Red 13.
Okay. And the other thing I picked up was one of Vincent's weapons, right?
Yes. Then after that, you'll go to the next screen. Says, grab the insect at the entrance to the screen and continue to the right until you reach a large piece of a flower hanging down, and the screen will prompt you to jump or stay. Choose jump up to the next level, and then put the insect that you pick up in the blue flower. Cross the flowers to reach the other side, and then grab the bouncing frog to the right of the flower.
So earlier, Fox in the background asked me to check her first quote because it would be funny. And yes, it is. It's from the cooking stream when we showed up to Doctor Who's place. Jesus Christ, that is thick. And her response, it is condensed. It's condensed milk.
I always called this the Bulldog Dragon.
Okay, now that we've done that demonstration, I'm gonna switch Cloud back to the weapon I had him on before, just so he actually is leveling things up.
Alright. So, you grab the frog.
Yeah. 1 second.
Ninja Turtle is pronounced Eris. There is no other way to pronounce it. All
It's
of the
pronounced
way
Aerith.
Hold on.
Aerith is a
Noon,
wonderful character.
Pause. Andy.
Continue to the right until you reach 2 more open blue flowers, and place the frog inside the blue flower on the left. Have Cloud jump onto the flower and wait until the frog bursts out of the flower. This will launch Cloud up to the red platform with the gray beehive item.
Wait, do what? Second?
Just stay up. No, get back on there. It's gonna launch you. It's gonna launch you onto that platform with the beehive.
Ah. I've only ever been to this part once, and that was years ago.
All right, pick up the beehive item and jump off the ledge. Approach the red flower
This
and
one?
press the X button when you are near it to have Cloud throw the beehive into it. Now that you can pick up the yellow slash all material on the ground.
Speaking of things for Cloud to start leveling up.
Yes. After that, Pick up the frog again and place it on the flower on the right side this time. Have Cloud jump onto that blue flower and wait for the frog to jump out of the flower again to launch you across the right side of the screen.
Okay. So, what was the... Where were we on the conversation?
I don't know. Rail's a bitch. That's all I remember.
I was going to look up Cookie's first quote, but then I found that apparently in the beginning the quotes were organized with who made the quote. I'm not sure, but Cookie shows up in like the first like 50 fucking quotes or something like that. Like it would have been a lot of work to hunt down her first quote.
Okay,
I can do it if y'all want, but it's going to take a bit.
Okay, so Andy, what is the next part again?
Go back and put it in the right
Oh,
file.
I see.
And then jump on it, and when the frog it'll puke you up onto
the thing, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll want to go down and pick up that item.
Yeah.
Now in chat, we have a...
Hold on a minute. It can't be picked up yet. I'm sorry. That's my fault. Okay. The item bag that you see on the tree trunk in the foreground cannot be obtained just yet. Continue to the right to find the next screen. Sorry about that.
Okay. I will be right back, gentlemen, because unfortunately my stomach is giving me some grief, so everyone sing and dance for the audience.
Hello, Pistol, and hello, Lord Wilbur, one numbers, and you're a pain in the butt, dude. Hi, Wilbur.
That's my job.
Wilbur can also be at your pain in the butt.
It is a one-man gig, and I am where you're taking it up.
I believe Wilbur has a computer now.
Come join the Black Pants Legion Auxiliary Discord. You don't need those spells.
Cookie is correct. Her first quote is, I quoted myself, number 40. That initial part of the document for the quotes is kind of a pain to read, just because, or at least to search through for Cookie Mama, because it's like all but like 2 or 3 of the initial like 50 quotes for Cookie Mama.
That sounds like yell at Night Owl to fix it.
Have you finished eating your supper off the floor, Whacker?
I personally say leave it as like a historical evidence.
I am eating ice cream, you bitch.
Ah, you're eating ice cream off the floor. Okay.
No!
So Barry becomes an oil tycoon, right?
I don't know.
Ah, and that explains.
No, he becomes a gun.
Are you saying Barrett is Megatron?
Yes.
Andy's mind is blown.
I'm like seeing stars race against the night sky.
Fuck, now I want ice cream. 1 sec.
I have become a star child. I used to like...
Was he the drummer for Kiss or the bassist?
What?
Star Child.
Oh, I don't know, really.
Kiss. Oh, the Star Child was Paul Stanley.
What flavor is the ice cream, Whacker?
It's a hot fudge sundae.
Nice. I think I usually like cookies and cream.
Oh, cookies. Oh, yeah, man. Good cookies and cream? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I returned. Unfortunately, I'm out of ice cream, but I do have Popeyes.
Yeah, just put that in the freezer for a while and then stick it on a waffle cone. There you go. Actually, that'll work too, because you got chicken and waffles. And also, if you guys in chat can find, try chicken and a biscuit. It's pretty good.
That's actually good.
As in the crackers, or?
The crackers, yes.
Yes.
So while I was gone, did you guys ask what the best kind of ice cream is? Because the answer is chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream.
We didn't ask you,
Best
Rail.
kind of ice cream is vanilla because it can be every kind of ice cream.
If you didn't hear that, Fox says the best kind of ice cream is vanilla because it can be every kind
The
of
best kind of ice cream is whatever the hell you like.
I thought she was going to say she liked chicken noodle soup flavored ice cream.
Andrew,
What?
stop before we.
No.
Andy?
I never will. And you
Continue.
can't stop me. My Herald, the Silver Surfer, will go against you. Go forth.
Next meetup, it cuts forward to next meetup. Andy's sitting in the corner hog-tied with the gang in his mouth.
Don't threaten me with a good time, bitch. Rail looks at me and he's all pouty. He's like, I wanted to be hog-tied.
I am not the tie, I am the tire. Vroom vroom.
Yeah,
Rail,
you know what? I can tell. I hear the sound of Fox's voice. You tire her out all the time.
Rail, I was gonna say, Rail, I am so tired of you right now.
We're gonna set Rail's ice cream on fire. Like,
Come on. Wookie, yes, you do need to bring extra rope. I'm not sure how much if Andy struggles, he'll be able to get out.
you need actual naval grade rope. Matter of fact, if you have an ancient ancestor that was a whale hunter, you might as well bring that rope.
It's just steel chains.
I was going to say, the other thing we could do, Andy, is just get a bunch of saran wrap and some duct tape and make you like a cocoon or something.
No, at my work we have one of those things for packages. Wouldn't
I've
probably
been
send out.
waiting. I've been waiting to transcend this physical form.
We have one of those pallet rollers at work.
Oh my god. Yeah, we've got those in our receiving area at the robot arm factory.
So Whacker, you and Tall Whacker could be like the my Mothra twins and start singing Mothzilla, yeah, Mothzilla.
I return, my sexies.
Hello!
Whoa!
Wookie has kindly offered to bring the rope with which we may bind Andrew with.
Alright. There are two bouncing insects close by which you need to throw into the blue flowers again. Remember that it is easier for you to grab the furthest insect away first, put both insects in the flowers, and hop across.
Do you think with Barrett's arm like that, if he got a girlfriend, he'd practice the Kama Sutra?
Oh my god.
I think you need to shut your fucking mouth, Real.
Goddamn chicken man.
Matter of fact, Rail, you need to take a picture of this bird and be it and let it be your icon for a while.
No.
This bird is indeed the word.
Oh god, are they having some kind of seizure?
Possibly.
That's right. You haven't paid up on your
Shut up, Paladin.
repossessing it.
And Whacker, no.
Whacker, yes.
Iceberg jump.
What if Whacker, no, though?
What if? Whacker,
What
yes.
if?
What if?
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
She's in my pants.
Oh
What?
my.
No.
I think they're making a.
I appreciate the quote, Cookie.
I think they're making a game for that.
I think they've made lots of games for that, Andy.
Really?
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Yeah, they made like what, 2, 3?
More than that. There were a bunch, I thought.
Oh, there were
Yeah.
a fuck ton of
Maybe
them.
not where in the world specifically, but Carmen San Diego games.
Oh, like they were from the DOS era, even.
I remember. Yeah, I remember those from grade school. Okay.
He remembers them from before World War II, before video games were invented.
Shut
Shit
up,
has
Alan.
a scroll bar for the list of games.
Last flower launch cloud to the treetop area, the screenshot below. Walk to the left and follow the trunk of the tree, which will take you back down to the second screen to grab the item bag you saw on the tree trunk. It contains a Minerva band armor. You will have to use the frog to get back to the third screen again.
Yeah.
Also, if I remember correctly, you're going to want to have it where it shows you where the exits are, because one of them is kind of funky, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Your heel leveled up.
Andrew,
What is it, Whacker?
you're doing a good job, Andrew.
Oh, thank you.
He's just lying.
No,
medication.
he's actually doing a good job.
Lies.
No, he's doing a good job.
The new
Nice, Steve.
medication helps. And I pull out a bottle of frogs and I just start licking.
What? Whacker. You
What?
only appreciate someone when they do something for you. Okay.
Is someone dissing me?
Possibly.
No.
Do I need to pull out the proverbial belt?
I mean, I won't mind if you
Hang on,
do,
Andy.
but
I'll get you the cheese grater. Hold on.
All right, give me the cheese grater.
Okay.
Wow, I don't know why, but the cheese grater just made me think I'm gonna stick your dick in a food processor and set it to puree.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be too fast. That's why we're gonna use the
okay,
cheese.
so
You know what?
only Tiffany can wear it. Okay.
Barasa, I like that. I like that idea that Carmen San Diego and Where's Waldo are like dating.
Oh yeah, no, that's a fun fucking meme.
But they have issues because whenever they try to go out, they can never find each other.
So there's a funny meme that goes around. It shows a guy's gravestone and it says Waldo so and so, and the guy or at the bottom says, "I have good news and bad."
All right. You got the Minerva band. Go back up to the treetops, get the insects.
Yep.
But this time, head upward and follow the branch around to the left and then over to the right side of the screen. Rather than heading downwards towards the exit at the bottom of the screen, follow the pathway leading upwards towards the broken branch.
So this way?
Yeah. See that broken branch? Go up that thing and jump across the far right side of the screen to pick up an item that contains the Typhoon Summon materia.
Oh, not Typhoon, Typhon.
Yeah, you're right. I know it's spelled wrong on here, but I'm not going to argue with you.
No, actually, I think Typhon is not a misspelling. I think it's a legitimately different critter.
You sure?
Well, here's the thing. The text for like the walkthrough says TYPOON, but the text in the picture just below it says TYPHON.
So, wasn't it in a 6/3 that that stupid octopus had a friend whose name was Typhon?
Yeah. Here we are, Typhon. So in reference to the great,
One of the type.
Well, the great dragon giant thingy that tried to overthrow Olympus.
Yeah, it almost killed Zeus, I think.
Yeah, it tore his bones from his flesh.
Ugh.
Thank you
All right.
for that incredibly detailed, interesting tidbit there.
Yeah, shut up, Wagger. Anyway. Travel to the top of the branch to jump back over to the broken branch area, and then take the exit out to the bottom of the screen to the next area.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so what'd you say? Down to the bottom of the screen here?
No, go back to go back to the brook and go up. I think you're gonna try and go back around to the broken branch.
Oh, I see. Right, because then down here. Oh,
I think.
damn it! Ah.
Honey, I just caught the Infernape. The alpha one. On the first ball.
Oh. Ball.
Gigaton ball. While it was eating from behind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I realized I just unmuted myself instead of muting myself. Hi, Chad. I'm playing Pokemon in the background. Don't mind me.
Nice job.
Travel to the top branch to jump back over to the broken branch area, and then take the exit out the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, because I can see it, but for some reason I'm not able to
Yeah, that's the one I remember being a weird how do you get here?
Very carefully. All right. Chicken's done.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Now, grab one of the insects on the right side of the screen and throw it into the picture furthest from the right in this screen. Jump onto the flower and press back in the directional pad to have Cloud jump up to the next flower and then up into the red platform with the beehive. Grab the beehive and toss it into the flower.
I feel for whoever had to figure this shit out the first time. That's the kind of stuff I don't care for from JRPGs. When they make it, unlocking the super special stuff obnoxiously convoluted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for some reason, it just makes me think, there was this PS2 JRPG that I played called Rogue Galaxy, I think. Yeah, Rogue Galaxy. And it was it basically threw you obtuse menus and controls and everything. The first part of the game was very interesting, but then I got to the second planet for it, and I'm just man,
Okay,
I ain't got time for this.
okay, so you said this one to the right, and then up to the...
You want to grab that and throw it into the big flower, I think?
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Hold on. Pick up another insect, place the blue flower just to the left of the red flower that you threw the beehive into. Grab another insect and place it in front of the opening of the tree to make a frog appear.
Yep.
Aha, rebeats.
But yeah, for similar reasons, I don't really care for a lot of point-and-click adventure games.
Did you pick up that piece of paper in the 3rd chapter of the game and you're 7 chapters in? Well, too bad. You're dead. Start over.
It's literally my only complaint about Trails in the Sky is that to get the super weapon, there's 2 of them and you only get 1 per playthrough, so you have to play through at least 1 other time to get both. And 2, you have to find a specific book in each chapter in a specific random spot, well, not random spot, in a specific off-to-the-side spot that's a different way to get it for each chapter. Sometimes you gotta talk to a person, sometimes it's in a barrel, and it's during a very specific point in the quests, where if you move the plot along at all, you've lost it.
Okay, so here's our new summon, Typhon. Usurper of the gods.
Well,
And yet it's also a tornado, like a typhoon.
Yep.
Yeah. That's exactly what he looks like. He looks kind of like a anthropomorphized fart.
Did you just say anthropomorphized?
It's
He did say
Whacker and
man.
Crispy if they were like fused together into some weird eldritch horror thing.
Oh my god.
I don't think that would. I don't think that's
Oh, right, because it's wind
Underwater.
elemental, and they're probably wind elemental, so. Oh well, at least we know what it looks like now.
No, Crispy's an IPA elemental.
I'll
Remember,
give you a
folks,
little after that.
IPA. It's piss, all right?
Delicious.
Oh god.
Hey,
I kind of want him to be here when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
you're just gonna have to repeat
Now
it.
that I've seen what Crispy looks like, he definitely looks like someone who drinks IPAs.
Crispy.
Holy shit!
Wow. Crispy looks like a younger, more dynamic Seinfeld.
I don't know. He looks pretty grizzled and aged to me.
Says he who is the very definition.
Grab that bug and put it in front of that tree stump.
Mind you, please don't ever take anything I say about anybody's
Right here?
appearance
No,
seriously.
the hole,
because-
the hole.
Oh, this hole.
Half the
Yeah.
time I'm talking out of my ass. For instance, the thing I like to do on Aiden's stream of fun fact: Aiden has alarmingly normal feet.
All right,
Okay.
now,
Would you like to check mine?
wait.
Ugh.
No. Okay, I probably should have told you to pick up the frog, but now grab the other insect and place it in the blue flower to the right so you can jump across, but grab the frog and take it with you to jump over. So what you'll probably do is put the bug and the frog next to the blue picture plant, put the bug in the picture plant, and then grab the frog and jump over.
Not too
Don't-
close, though. Not too
Yeah.
close.
Everybody, say hello to Kiwi, a fellow oxhole.
Hello.
All right.
Okay, so then this one.
Yeah, place the blue frog to the furthest right and then jump to the blue flower. Wait for the frog to burst out and you'll launch over to the other side of the screen. And I believe this will be the end of the forest. This is where you'll get one of the coolest weapons in the game and an elixir.
Ghost in your
The
bluffs. I'll
apocalypse.
whisper about it.
Hey, did you get Apocalypse now?
Yeah,
Yes. This one.
I love the smell of materia in the morning.
It smells like.
So yeah, that one is going to be a. Actually, let's decide.
Apparently, Cloud's best growth weapon for Von Falkenstein.
Yes.
Yes.
It
Okay.
is.
Yeah. So slash all does not combine with double cuts, so we are going to put that on someone else.
But Cloud already has a growth weapon.
Anyway,
Good job, Andy.
if I remember correctly, we got to go to Sector 4 and get Tifa's gloves.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment.
Also, you have to have Sid in the party too, because there's extra comedy content.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you have Sid and Tifa both. And
Oh god. So I thought of this, and I mean this just as a joke, but we should have a squat contest at the next meetup. I don't have any alternative motives for this.
I mean, after you know the stuff Muscle Wizard was making us do, I would say that's probably actually pretty normal now.
yeah, man.
And I mean, Keijin and his workout crew are. I don't think they would object.
That's what I have to say about that.
Good, Jordan.
Whacker doesn't want to participate in the squat contest because his ass is flatter than the true level bit from Rick and Morty.
It's more level than your food is. Or balanced.
Fox in the background. It's because he's old and those knees don't grow themselves.
Concern.
Walker deserves better.
My grandfather had aluminum knees.
I don't know if you all heard that, but she said, leave him alone. Whacker deserves better. He deserves knees that bend.
All right.
Brilliant.
My dad got both of his knees replaced, and I got him both times. I got him a can of WD-40.
Wow.
Yeah,
Should I
man.
gouge him? Did you get him a Bigger King the second time? Because the first one didn't work.
No, he just needs another one for the other leg. Come on.
We're gonna save because that was a bit of stuff we did.
All right, I will BRB again.
And we're
Who's
gonna,
bourbon?
and actually, I'm gonna change out my party members now.
Remember, there's a special way where you could de-equip them with, like, or you could switch to materia and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that.
First person to share their underpants loses. I mean, the way mine are, there's not enough to share anyway.
Next meetup, underwear wrestling. Whoever can get a pair of underwear on is the one to win.
Next meetup, we need to put on gnome hats and beards and just walk down the street all going like ding dong diddle la ding dong day, ding dong diddle la lay. What they call the cops on us.
So for Midgar, we need Tifa with us. You said, right?
Yes.
And then you said Sid for comedy.
Yeah. He'll do some stuff.
You mean you
But we
don't
gotta
really
go
do
get
that?
the key first. Okay. First, go to Midgar and go in. There'll be a guy, and he'll be like, "Hey, I lost my key. I lost it in the Forbidden Lost Bone Village or whatever the fuck."
Right. Okay.
Go there. I'm sure Whacker knows exactly where it is, but I'll probably.
So
might not
Fox
even
wants you to know that she's been trying to put stuff in chat, but can't because her keyboard is quite literally cooked.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You guys have a new keyboard on order?
Yep.
Good.
2 to 3 business days. I got it express shipped for her.
That's good.
This guy doesn't tell me exactly where it is, so I'm sure Whacker knows.
His encyclopedic Final Fantasy VII knowledge. We are all but plebs who have to use guides.
Do not speak the deep words to me. I was there when they were written.
Stop role playing as Whacker.
Yeah, man. You know what? I don't like very many things.
That's low hanging fruit.
Yeah, man. Like your mom.
Again, man, this is spot on.
Yeah. Like your face.
It's like Whacker's talking the whole time.
All I can
I
think
would
is
like-
show me the real Whacker as a meme.
Is it like me and it says show me the real Whacker and this shows Whacker and it says I said the real Whacker to just a dead green rat and it's like perfection.
Oh God.
And my apologies, gentlemen, if any of the cooking sounds came through while I was dealing with that, but I am done now.
All right. So Tifa and Sid.
We heard the smoke alarm go off.
You actually didn't.
Are you sure?
The only cooking I heard was the bit about how Crispy looks like he would drink IPAs.
Yeah, that was a pretty cooked comment.
Yeah, that knew me how it do. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot. There's a little feature we haven't used yet. It's not of any particular point.
Have you ever looked into the Chocobo stable?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we could go hang out with our Chocobo. There you are. That's a good Chocobo.
Good Chocobo. You know, I think he has like different things to say.
Yep. That said, we are not too concerned about that, and I just realized that while the apocalypse is cool, I need more materia on me.
So yeah, that's specifically for when you're like growing, like basically when you go AP farming.
Yeah.
Which you can do either. Well, there's three places. You can either do the sandworms, Galaga, or the sunken airship, or parts of the final dungeon, because they're like the movers. They give like an asinine amount of AP.
Samurai, Grandpa Tex is not Whacker, and Whacker is not Grandpa Tex.
They're
I fought the Moon Kaiser on the moon.
Not old enough to be grandfather.
I saw the pieces fit, and I watched them crumble down.
That was that sounded very philosophical.
Grandpa Tex's flashlight over the
Hey, go talk to Yuffie.
All the material will belong to me. Forget it. I'm not even gonna read it. Whenever I read, I get airsick. Yeah. I'm the same way, so I can't say too much. Damn, my plan failed. Let's pick on Red 13 later to let off steam. The two
Replace it with Whacker.
I can't read like in the car either.
Oh, I just in general thought you couldn't read.
I can't read.
Okay, so we're going to
Or
Midgard.
you can read the food. Yeah.
Okay, because I thought I needed to get the key first.
Well, I mean, you might not have to, but I remember like that's a weird island. Oh, that's the Cactuar Island.
That's right.
Anyway,
Who's ready for 10,000 needles?
you probably don't have to go to Midgard. I just know that it's like story-wise, it's where you get the idea.
Yeah, well, we'll go anyways, because, like I said, today's going to be a little bit relaxed since we're just killing off the last few bits of this and that, and the distance difference is very minimal.
Yeah. I mean, other than, like, playing around a gold saucer and battles... Oh, yeah, you don't have Omni Slash, do you?
Oh,
No,
okay.
that was the other thing we were going to go do.
So Hibernia Scholar says they always found it weird that they were going to breed Aerith and Red 13. Hibernia, considering how long-lived Red 13's race is, I believe the idea was to breed ancients who would live longer and be more hardy, so that Hojo could do more experimentation.
There's also an implication in the expanded lore later that they thought it was possible because they thought Red 13's people were essentially descended from the ancients.
So it's kind of like going and bringing back mammoths using genetic material from like elephants and shit.
You have to dig for it.
No, I know. I'm just seeing if anything's at a level where I feel insufficient. Good try.
God damn it, Storm. Don't set me up to say mean things like that. I don't like saying mean things.
I think some of the most popular places is near the nose of the jet and to the very left of the fireplace. I think Whacker fell asleep or something.
Is that an F-50 or is that like a? What is that jet?
It's probably an
It's a
F-14. Notice the saucer section in the middle and the broken off wing.
Yeah.
That looks like it would be a folder. Okay, so where was the other place you said?
You see that little, like, the campfire?
Oh, right here?
Yeah. Like to the left or to the like the left of it?
Yep.
So, Von Falkenstein, I'd argue that Hojo is a real scientist, but is not as good of a scientist as he wanted to be, and that sort of broke his spirit and drove him to do terrible things in sort of the mentality of proving himself to himself.
Okay.
Hojo Jojo?
Next spot, Andy.
I think the top of the smoke on the left. Yeah.
And then there was a fourth location?
I don't remember.
Well, if that's the case, I might as well just do it, like, here.
That dude had hops. Did anyone see that? He jumped from the ladder to his little dig spot.
Yeah.
Essentially, Hojo is gaslighting himself to be the great scientist that he thinks he should be.
Oh, I guess it's like above the nose. You know, this implies that like a whole day went by, right? Uh-oh.
Ah, yes, I forgot about ads. And I'm gonna stop watching Twitch for a moment.
Here, let me see.
Eyes off.
Start digging for good treasure. Sector 5 feet can be found near the smashed up plane on the main level of the dig site. Use a screenshot. Oh, he's got a...
Per Cookie Mama in chat, Hojo in the mirror, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
I never got the impression he was jealous of Professor Gas. Like,
oh, he was definitely jealous of Professor
I'm
Gas.
pretty sure he didn't care for him, but to be honest, I just got the impression that Hojo was just, you know, evil. Just like evil, evil, evil.
I mean, also that, but...
Let's start from you.
Near the tip of the nose, I guess.
One could argue jealousy is definitely one of those things that made the other professor, whose name I can't remember at the moment, and
Yes.
made him target Professor Gast specifically.
The hell?
Might have been a couple pixels off.
Okay, Andy, can you send me that screenshot? Because this is one of those... So, an important note about the F-14 is that question actually gets fleshed out a little bit in the other games. There was a war about 30 years ago with pre-Mako technology. Or no, the war was about 40 years ago. During which time a lot of the main power sources died out, which is why Mako became sort of the big thing. And Andy, that screenshot?
I'm
Or
trying
just-
to remember.
Yeah. Here, I'm looking it up.
No, I can do it. I'm just trying to remember to do things. There we go. And I'll send you the link to the item.
Okay, so it's in the crush beneath the nose.
There was there used to be like a fan theory that the jet is like a lost jet from our reality, and it's somehow like crossed over.
I mean, in a way that works with the lore that's been established, because a lot of the lore does tend towards a multiverse sort of concept. You know, UNC Samurai, post-apocalyptic strange reel would not be... There we go, key to Sector 5. Would not be the worst way to describe Final Fantasy VII's world.
I'm back.
Hi, back, I'm Stormsong.
Back again. Whacker's back. Tell your friends.
We found the key, Whacker. It only took us 4 tries.
Wow, that's
To be fair, from what I've heard about that bit, lots of people have to take more than 4 tries.
Paladin Whacker's back. Run.
Ah!
Oh,
yes, the OTP of Pallywhacker.
Okay, so
every time.
we're gonna pause for just a second. Actually, no, we're gonna do this. So this is important, but you'll notice Aerith back there in the flowers.
Wait, what?
Now, there are interpretations of this. Either her spirit is here, or that was Cloud wanting to see her there. Perhaps both. They're pretty.
Porque no los dos.
Hey, where's the flower lady? Now, there's a whole other thing where if you get into the console commands for the game, you can make it so that, like, she stays there. At which point, when you talk to her, you get some weird, like, dev code stuff that was never meant to be read. And she says, Cloud, we are in hell. And so a lot of people wrote creepypastas around that shit.
Final Fantasy VII meets Event Horizon, film at 11.
Yeah, basically.
where we're going, we don't need that area.
Ninja Turtle says FF4 or the F14 got lost on the way to FF14.
God damn it, Andrew.
What did I do?
Everything.
You know what you did.
Didn't you hear what he said? Where we're going, we don't need materia. God damn it.
You think if cows used it, it would be called Mooteria?
Yes. Now, another important thing to bear in mind is the fact that the war several years ago talks about, you know, Shinra being a major participant in that war, and most of Shinra's weaponry that we've encountered thus far has been mechs. So, they used to be much bigger. But like many things, Shinra is interested in miniaturization.
I mean, except for like the cannon at Junon.
Well, yeah, but that's also a product of a different time.
Fox made me mac and cheese, and I didn't even realize she was making me mac and cheese. I am so happy right now.
Wonderful.
What kind?
Make your man.
Thank you, honey. You are the best.
Rail, go. Give her 40 kisses.
1 kiss per noodle you eat.
Make sure you got cheese all over your lips.
Ladies and gentlemen, No Talk. Quality entertainment brought to you by WBPL 76.
You're welcome.
WBPL 76. You deserve it.
I think that lady will be like, that guy that used to live here just walked off.
WBPL 76.
Off
It's
somewhere.
your fault you're here.
They said something about the reunion starting. It sounded almost like a chant. I don't know what the heck that meant. So this guy, Arsic, is no longer here.
Red Rum. Red Rum.
You might want to go visit that kid who... Did you steal his coins or something?
No, we avoided that.
Yeah, we weren't flaming assholes, Andrew.
You haven't had enough churros.
Don't you mean... Isn't churro like the dessert?
I don't know.
I'm thinking...
Yes.
Chorizo is the spicy sausage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, maybe
Get it right, Andrew.
I guess you had... I think he already got maybe it. Because, like, I remember if you don't take it, later on he'll be like, I've invested in stuff, so here, have this.
Yeah. I think it's just an elixir or something.
Let's go tell Aerith's mom that she's dead.
Oh, Andrew.
Finally get, you know, I'm sure it'll break her heart. She can finally be one with her husband.
Wow.
Jesus!
Jesus
What?
Christ, Andrew.
She was gonna... Okay, I might have gone a little farther than I should have.
So,
Okay. While I was gone, Cookie put "oh no" boys in chat. What the fuck did you guys do?
well, Andy was making some pretty dark jokes. And then Cookie Mama started singing, Aerith's mom has got it going on. And now I'm sleeping in my dead girlfriend's extra bedroom because we have feelings.
Oh my god.
Did you know that in this game, at Disc C3, if you sleep in Aerith's house, there's a 1 in 3,000 chance that you'll see your ghost leaving the room and going downstairs?
What?
That's one of those annoying YouTubers, right?
Yeah,
What are you,
his name is
TikToker?
Andy Van.
Silence Mortal!
The Andy Van can.
So, it's not ever outright said, but in some of the sequeling material, it's sort of implied that Barrett and Aerith's mother might be dating at some point.
Really?
But again, only implied.
I don't know. I mean,
It's, in one of the books, I'm trying to remember the name. They made novels. I've never read them, but apparently they made novels.
I don't know. I can just think of that scene from Aladdin. But you're so old.
Because she was in her 20s when she adopted Aerith, like early 20s.
Oh.
And Aerith was already 6, so she's only like in between her late 30s and into her 40s, and Barrett was in his mid 30s. So they're only a few years apart from each other, really. Casta
So,
says,
Work with what he's got.
Quick heads up, I'm about to get deep about stuff, but I remembered something I wanted to talk about. So it was this thing I heard recently that in order to solve a whole bunch of moral paradoxes, you need to stop thinking of morals as like specific rules you're supposed to follow in all cases for yourself, and more as a social... Morals are your social contract with other people. And like all contracts, if someone breaks that contract, they are no longer protected by it.
I would say that's...
I need to think through that. My gut reaction is but
Yeah.
I need to
But
think.
it's a good example is like, you know, we don't punch each other for no fucking reason.
I punch Andrew.
Is this what usually happens to you when you have macaroni and cheese?
So, okay, so Andy, I'm going to the machine gun shop, right?
No, it's that
No.
that item shop that you
It's
just
that-
like,
No, it's down.
Yeah, go down and it'll be the
Down.
item shop. All the way down. Down, 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 down.
This one? Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Item.
Oh, my lad. Oh,
Yeah.
my lad.
Okay,
The
is
prime-
Sid in your party? Wait. Is Sid in the party?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Okay, I'll let the cutscene play.
Okay, so do I just access the computer? I'm trying to remember this
Yes.
part.
Yeah, you should.
Hmm.
Let me see that. We should work now. Go on, give it a try.
Sid, what did you do?
Don't get mad. You'll just get more wrinkles. Hey, something's coming out.
Okay, boomer.
Premium heart.
Okay, so the prime example that was used for that whole you need to start thinking of morals as a social contract you make with other people is the whole thing of when you preach tolerance and someone is like, well, I'm being intolerant, but you can't be intolerant of my intolerance because then you'd be breaking your tolerance.
So that's a known
that's-
paradox, though. The
Yeah,
tolerance
that-
of
and-
intolerance is a known paradox.
Yeah, and if you think of it not as a specific rule and more as a contract, it's no longer a paradox. By being intolerant, you have broken the contract, and my morals no longer require me to be tolerant of you. You are no longer
Well,
protected by the
I
contract.
I wouldn't call that morals. I would call that ethics.
Rail, we're going to take your macaroni and cheese away if you don't stop, all right?
Tell me I'm fucking wrong, though.
Just be good and be nice, and maybe every once in a while you might have to practice some forgiveness and eat your mac and cheese.
Well, but like by that argument rail, you could say that, well, they tried genocide on us, so we should try genocide on them.
That's fair.
So,
to be
but
fair,
again, I would call that ethics rather than morals, because morals tends to have, at the very least, a personal, metaphysical, or even teleological aspect, if not an outright religious one.
yeah. And being aware of the slippery slope, I feel, is important. Just because they're not protected by the contract doesn't mean, like, you need to go out and do the worst possible thing to them. It's just...
Yeah, somebody
Sort of way of-
trespasses on your yard. That doesn't mean, oh, we're going to go out and cut off their feet and murder them.
Yeah.
Eye for eye does not always work.
Did Kiwi
yeah.
put like uppers in your mac and cheese or something?
But yeah, so anyways, UNC Samurai says, Rail, think about this instead. Starfish have mouths in the middle of their bodies and mermaids use them as bras.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
How the hell do you think they stay on? How did you think they stayed on? Dude, if you learn about dolphins and fish in general, you will find out they are into some weird stuff.
Oh, God.
Have you noticed that like whales have been like swallowing a bunch of kayakers lately?
They're just really hungry.
If I'm correct, wasn't there a thing that
Just
like
the
a lot of the
fat
whales
people,
that
Andy,
do
it's
that are
fine.
like people have tried to hunt them and the whales are retaliating against all people now?
Well,
It's like, well, no more of this shit, smack.
well, they don't hurt. I don't think they hurt the people. They like swallow them and then they spit them back out. I think the people are usually like,
Whales can't swallow people. Their throats
Yeah.
are actually incredibly narrow.
What it is that whales are often bothered by certain sounds that reek of predator to them. And so certain kinds of engines and certain kind of boats will, like, trigger their attack reflex.
Also, I'd argue, Whacker, it's going to depend on the whale because killer whales are straight up a threat to moose. They are to my knowledge, most major.
Orca are a dolphin, not a whale.
Fair point.
They're called killer whales because of their size.
Yeah.
No,
Suck on that rail.
my major is statistics and economics, not biology, okay? Don't at
no,
me.
that's fair.
Yeah, well,
that,
it
that actually
Oh.
is fair. Like, for example, I will not challenge Whacker on tech support matters. I even defer to him on them because I'm
I'll
not a
challenge
tech support
Whacker on
guy.
tech support matters,
Yeah,
but I
but-
will listen to his opinion because I know he has more experience.
Yeah,
in the
but
field than I do.
there are limits to my experience, hence why
Mhm.
that one question you asked me recently, Storm, I deferred on because I did not want to.
Yes,
One,
and Squid
it
was
had been-
extremely helpful, but even in doing so, you proved a kind of expertise. By-
Lord Noob Skills, I'm pretty sure Storm has a mod for slightly improved graphical fidelity.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
this game is modded to shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we've done several mods. Like, fundamentally, the game experience is the same, but we've graphics the shit out of everything.
Yeah, it's
All
been
right.
pretty. It's been gussied up. Like
It's been-
all the inside bits are still the same, but it's been gussied up to be pretty.
It's mostly, I would say, graphical and quality of life improvements.
Yeah, I think, like, one little thing got changed or something, but... beyond
We
that...
gave it a push bra.
Yeah, something
All
like
right. So, are you going to try and go for Omni Slash?
that. Yes. Which means
I
we're,
would not be surprised if.
which means we're going to spend the rest of this session in the battle arena.
Oh boy. And Lord, Noob Skills, I would not be surprised if such mods exist for Legend of Dragoon, given its cult following.
Yeah, anything that had this kind of following, you sometimes see it. Well, okay. Definitely,
There-
possibly.
I'm sure there's not a PC port of Legend of Dragoon.
Oh yeah, that is fair. So without a PC port, yeah, no.
You
No,
can.
to be honest, playing Legend of Dragoon, given its mechanics, on a mouse and keyboard instead of a controller does sound like my own personal hell.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some console games that trying to play them on PC, like keyboard and mouse, like Final Fantasy VII, for example, is hell on wheels.
You know, you can
It just
put an
doesn't work.
Xbox controller into your PC for the most part, and probably control most games with that, right?
Andy, don't be a peasant. Get an 8-bit DO Ultimate controller. Much better.
Well, be a peasant, you fucking serf.
Wow, you just got told, Rail.
So, dang it, and that just reminded me to go back to what I was thinking of earlier. So, me and Fox are moving, right? So, we're applying for jobs right now. And so, actual good news, I've applied for 2 jobs. One job pays $80K a year,
Not
which would
bad.
be fucking amazing. Immediately make the move more than worth it. The other job pays $70K a year, but it's also essentially my dream job. It's working with program and policy. So not dealing with the public directly, but dealing with like the manuals in the background, which is yes. But Fox's job that she's applying for, one of the ones she's applying for, is literally a cheese scientist.
Cheese science.
Okay, so now I feel like I know where you guys are moving to, possibly.
This
Oh,
can't-
it's on to know now.
So I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, don't.
We actually don't have a set place we're moving to right now. We have multiple places we're looking at, depending on where jobs take us.
Actually, that was the wrong one. We're going to...
Yes, ladder.
battle.
Yes, the moon.
Now, you know, you can get
All
some
the
good
cheese.
shit if you, like, spam Chocobo races.
Yeah, no, I did some of that during the breeding process.
Kai, Fox is slightly lactose intolerant. Like, she can eat it, but she can't eat too much of it, or she will suffer.
I
All
feel
right,
you,
we have to get
Fox.
all of our
I
battle
feel
arena
you.
points in one go, so I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
bathroom real quick and then we will begin.
That always pissed me off. If you leave your battle tokens and, like... I mean, this place does a really good job at mimicking, like, an arcade.
Andrew,
What, Whacker? What is it?
I agree with you.
That just reminded me of the arcade. So, for those who don't know, we went to an arcade during the meetup, and I got enough tickets to buy a couple of Nerf guns that we proceeded to shoot the crap out of each other with the whole rest of the meetup.
That was ticket money well spent.
I'm just gonna bring my big like Nerf like ball thrower launcher thing. It looks like the Lancer from Gears of War, but with a giant hopper on top, and it holds like 150 of the little foam balls that it launches out. It's great.
Hibernia, that really depends on where you're getting your American dairy products from.
Don't let Wisconsin people hear you say that. They will string you up.
Wisconsin takes cheese seriously.
They do. Honestly, like that.
No, quite literally. Wisconsin's one of the ones on the list that we're looking at. And we were looking at cost of living prices, and cheese there is like 20% cheaper.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, I'm back, babies.
Hi, back. I'm Whacker.
Oh, that's so. Yeah, no, mass-produced cheese is always going to be subpar. You gotta find actual, like, direct cheese makers. Also, the problem is that in my area, all or at least the vast majority of them, all smoke their cheese, and I fucking hate smoked cheese.
Because you're a horribly wrong peasant, Rail.
No, because I want to taste the cheese, not the wood that was used to smoke the cheese.
Well, that's why when it's done,
If I wanted to eat wood chips, I'd go to the lumber yard.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the Philistine. That
Have you never had like hickory smoked cheese?
Yes, I have. I do not care for it.
He's a fucking...
Oh!
Yeah, see? See, Andy?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, Rail, but you've kind of fallen a few degrees of favoritism.
All right, Rail, I can...
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you clap.
Yeah, them cheeks!
Yeah, I was about to say, Rail, I've seen you clap.
Rail has the clap again?
Yeah.
Hey, no. No.
Yeah, man.
No.
Rail,
For one,
agree
STDs
with
is not
you
something to
partway.
joke about. For two, I am
Yes, it
a
is.
very loyal husband. Thank you very much.
Listen, just eat your mac and cheese and play your Paper Mario.
Oh, the mac and cheese is gone, and I've been playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, not Paper Mario.
Eat more mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese is all gone.
Make more.
I ate all of it already.
We didn't get one
I
of those,
was
like,
actually super hungry, so if it seems like she put uppers, it's because I'm no longer hungry now. So that's not taking up like 30% of my brain space.
We're gonna tie Rail down and put like a oil funnel in his mouth and just start shoving mac and cheese down his...
Oh my god.
We didn't get Rail with mac and cheese with grape jelly in it.
God!
Yeah.
Andrew!
What?
Andrew!
What?
No!
Okay, first of all, have you tried this?
No! And I never
Shut up!
fucking will!
Take thine ignorance and be gone from me, Will.
No, the
And-
cheese must not be smoked. Okay, so I actually did cheese tasting in FFA, so I have actual credentials. The cheese should not be smoked.
He's talking out of his
It's
ass,
a waste
guys.
of good cheese. I'm
Don't
actually not
worry
talking
about
about
it.
my ass. I actually did cheese tasting in FFA.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have a fucking
God, you're a
credential.
cheese schmollay.
Yeah. I have credentials for cheese. I'm the cancer.
Is your last name like
You need to go to
Diane or
Wisconsin
something?
now.
No, my last name is Americanized Finished, and all of like 6 people in the world have it, which is why I will not say it on stream.
His last
because you will
name is
immediately
Bitch.
find me.
His last name is Bitch.
I was just trying to joke because, you know, if your last name was like Di Pierre, it would explain why you're so full of shit.
We're taking a
I
ride
mean,
to Flavor Town.
There's other reasons to explain why he's full of
Look,
shit.
Whacker,
Yeah.
you've heard my jokes. You know I like cheese.
Yeah, but your fucking taste. Your taste is pretty bad, man.
You know what, Rail? You know what, Whacker? I think that explains the smell while we were at the meeting.
Oh, yeah, actually it does.
Oh, fuck off. I did not smell.
What, you don't have a nose? I have a nose.
Nose blindness.
No, I like legitimately can't smell stuff. It's terrible. My nose is very broken.
Ah, so that's why you don't like cheese.
I fucking love cheese. I don't like smoke.
Yeah, that's why his fucking taste sucks.
Because it tastes like wood. It tastes like wood that you put cheese on.
Well, you just admitted that your taste sense is busted as fuck, and you're like,
No,
oh, I don't like
my smell sense is busted.
I'm a professional.
I have credentials.
I have a golden spoon.
I have a ring and cheese.
Yeah. Rail,
I
to
heard
be
that,
fair, I feel like
I have a master's in cheese.
I mean, you could probably get one. Like dairy science is a thing.
I heard that when people lost their sense of smell because of COVID, like if they took an uptick in, I think it was zinc, their taste would smell would return.
See, people say taste it, so I can still smell things. I don't have a very good sense of smell, so you basically have to shove it in my nose because my nose has a whole bunch of damage.
And you
to
just sit here and tell us that you don't smell bad.
Yes, because I fucking. God damn it. I simplified it. So my actual, like, physical nose, not my olfactory sensors, but my nose itself has a whole bunch of damage to it just because life is. I never broken it, but other stuff. So because of that, it's hard for me to pick up scents. What I can smell, I do actually have a very accurate sense of smell.
Rail.
Yeah, you said it's hard for you to pick up
smoke?
scents. We know that you don't have a lot of scents, Rail.
Did you try to smell smoke by like shoving your face in the fire?
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure, because that would cause a lot of damage.
Smoke on the water.
No. For instance, I physically cannot blow my nose. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's
Speaking of blow your nose, that tissue is a useless object. You can't do nothing with it.
I know. I'm checking something. Huh?
I know. I just wait. Okay.
What?
No. I saw that he had Hades added effect on his armor because I was about to throw it.
No, that's what I was trying to figure out. There was. Oh right, I need to register again.
I was like, why did you have an ribbon on?
Here, Andrew.
Whacker.
Hello.
Would you like some
Andrew, I find that I'm agreeing with a lot of your opinions.
cheese? Alfredo macaroni and cheese with a little bit of spinach mixed inside?
Andrew, I'm going to hurt you.
To be honest, that does actually sound like it would taste good.
No, it doesn't.
With like mozzarella cheese like baked on top of it.
No.
There's
No.
other kinds of cheeses that are better for it. Mozzarella's.
Yeah, listen to the guy who's got a degree in cheese, man.
Fuck up.
But he doesn't have any taste.
I said credentials, not a degree.
Well, it does not matter. You have dug this pit for yourself. And
I'm
now
sorry that I wanted to.
you will lie.
I don't
in
have to
this
tell
pit.
you all the gory
Rail,
detail.
you will wallow in this pit.
Did you know that I have a theoretical doctorate in physics?
Okay, this
Hey,
will be
you're
good.
hired.
Why? You don't get the reference?
No.
When you,
Fallout New Vegas.
yeah, when you ask the guy if he has a degree in theoretical physics, he says he has a theoretical degree in physics.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Dumbass.
Man, yeah.
Shit, man.
Dumaska.
The theoretical degree.
God, I hate these things.
How have you never heard that before, Whacker?
I don't fucking know.
It's a reference in like Fallout. I can't remember which one, but
New
he's
Vegas.
like,
New Vegas.
he's like, I told him I had. They was like, do you have a degree in physics? And I said, I have a theoretical degree in physics, and so they gave me the job. Also, you hurt that lady.
And growl.
So these are like sentient toads, right?
Yeah.
So these things have abject fear around people that like to eat frog legs.
Yeah, the French are terrifying.
Or Cajun.
I've never eaten frog legs before.
I have. They tasted fishy, but I'm pretty sure it was because they were like cooked in fish oil
Hey, Paladin,
or
Yeah.
fried. They were fried in fish oil. Like,
you up
they
for
were
GTA later?
fried frog legs.
Yeah.
Bad, but I don't like fishy stuff. I wish I did, but I don't.
So that explains why you don't get along with Whacker.
What?
I mean, with the big bulging deep one eyes that he has, and he keeps talking about Dagoth yeah.
What?
He was saying he doesn't like fishy stuff.
Yeah, but then it started
And
like.
then I said he doesn't like you. Because
Well-
you're fishy.
Baby shark. Baby shark.
No! No! He's pulled out the ultimatum. Kill him.
I'm gonna go get my daddy shark shirt and put it on, you
You
bastard.
fucking would have a daddy shark shirt.
I actually do have a daddy shark shirt. And Evelyn did have a baby shark shirt.
Aw. I'm gonna focus on the cuteness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I thought of a new threat, but it doesn't work on any of you. I'm gonna come to your house and make all your Gundam models hold their guns gangster style.
Oh yeah, that doesn't work on me.
I can hear
Little do you
Crispy
know, I
screaming
already
in the
do that.
distance.
If Crispy were here.
that just makes me want to think of like making like an stop motion animation with your Gundams doing like.
Wait, no. If I were gonna do stop motion animation with my Gundams, the first and foremost thing would be Opon Gundam style.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's been done.
Oh, I'm 110% sure it's probably been done. I'm not gonna Google it because I'm feeling lazy. I don't want to lean forward in my chair.
Hang on. I will DM you Crispy's address so that you can go and terrorize his Gundam models.
Okay, so we are going to double up on a thing.
Today is the day Rail found out that Crispy and Rail are now neighbors.
You found out what?
You know, I was talking to someone in the Legion the other day. I was saying, you know, when I watch like Western style mech shows and such, you know, when a pilot dies or something like that, I'm kind of like, you know, a bit indifferent. Like, oh yeah, you know, this stuff. But in anime, like, I can't watch Western. I can't watch anime mecha anymore because it just feels so brutal. You know, I feel bad.
I heard you were talking shit.
We have summoned him. He is here.
There goes my.
I just messaged you it, but Crispy, I'm gonna come to your house and make all your Gundams hold their weapons gangster style.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Joke's on you. You've already got him posed like that.
Whacker gave me the key.
Can you imagine moving someone's Gundams to where when they wake up, they're all standing over them, looking at them when they wake up?
Well, I'm gonna know that's if you in my house if that happens, Andy.
I know well enough alone not to go into people's houses.
Now,
Especially Crispies.
real quick, I want to comment on something in chat. Hey, Von Falcon Steve, that happens in anime mecha shows too, where oh, hey, this person died, and oh, it's secretly that they've been in the background all along.
Jesus
Look at
Yamato.
Iron-Blooded Orphans.
Iron-Blooded Orphans is not actually that bad about it. Most of the time when people die, they stay dead.
I felt it was a really big part with, I can't remember the dude's name, of course, right now, but he was one of the guys for Gallarhorn at the beginning.
If you mean
well, that's kind of different because he doesn't come back himself, and he's
yeah. If you're talking about Ein, he not the same thing. Very much not the same thing.
And he's got a whole Darth Vader thing going on.
On the other hand, Kira Yamato from Gundam Seed is 110% that. There's the reason he's called Jesus Yamato. It's because he comes back from shit he should not have survived. More than once, actually.
It's almost like Gundam Seed is poorly written.
Gundam Seed has its flaws, but it's still a very enjoyable show, and some of its themes are actually really well done. I actually like Kira more than Amuro, because Amuro's just a little shit. Meanwhile, Kira is actively getting gaslit by one person who he thinks is his friend into continuing to kill people when he really doesn't want, because she wants him to kill people.
I stopped watching Seed when they started using the microwave cannon.
Oh god, the microwave cannon. Oh boy, the microwave cannon.
Why?
That is a scene. Yeah, there's a weapon called the Cyclops system in Gundam Seed, and when they fire it off in the anime, you get to see it pop people.
That's metal.
There's also one scene where most of the time they don't show it, but there's one character who, when he dies, you get to see the beam saber come through the cockpit.
Dude.
Yeah. Like, Seed has its moments of being, like, silly Jesus Yamato, but also has its moments like, bro, what?
I feel like you have a few teams of writers, and you can see when one gets a hold of an episode and when another does.
Also, the Freedom's arrival to the battlefield that it appears on in, like, episode 37, I think, is one of my favorite scenes in all of Gundam, and definitely my favorite, like, reveal of the main Gundam. The Freedom Gundam immediately became one of my favorite suits because of that.
Oh.
Hey, Crispy.
Yes.
Did you bring any macaroni and cheese with you, perchance?
Was I supposed to?
I was just smoking.
Andy, you forget that Crispy's already high all the time. We don't have to worry.
Falconstein, I feel like you're remembering OG Gundam wrong, because Amuro was 110% a whiny fucking bitch. There's a reason that Bright slapped his shit across the room.
Von Falkenstein don't take a lot of stuff for Rail takes. He's very opinionated.
Yeah, Rail has opinions. So does Crispy, though.
Oh, I have opinions, all right.
I have opinions on things that I know a lot about, and one of those is Gundam. Shut the fuck up, Rex.
I have opinions, and you must know!
Rail's kryptonite.
So, Von Falkenstein, to be fair, I actually have never managed to finish Gundam Wing.
I would sit down and watch it, because honestly, I always love watching a Gundam series, and even with, I feel like Hiro Yui being a fucking robot 3/4 of it.
My problem with Gundam Wing is it has maybe 3 mobile suits that I actually like, and the rest I'm like, no.
Tall geese forever.
Yeah, no, the tall geese, like, okay, if you count all the versions of the tall geese, then it's to like 6.
I wasn't about to bring up the tall geese, even though that is my favorite mobile suit.
The tall geese is fucking amazing.
Of course. Gundam, no, that's the thing. Gundam Wing has a really shitty plot, but I think it has some of the best mech and vehicle designs in all of Gundam.
I disagree. I don't care for really the only actual one of the I don't actually like any of the actual main Gundams. The only time I like any of them is the Wing Zero custom from Endless Waltz with the wings.
Oh, of course, you fucking edgelord.
I mean,
no, okay, fuck off. The animation on that is so fucking amazing.
The heavy arms is pretty cool.
I don't like the heavy arms.
I like heavy arms.
I
That's my
don't
favorite.
like I don't like the titty
Gundam.
Gatling guns because they're right next to the pilot
That's fair.
seat. That would be
Crispy,
so loud.
Crispy,
No amount of
you-
soundproofing in the world.
You have not spent much time on stream with Rail to know that he has a lot of very, very, very bad, horrible, and wrong opinions.
Actually, he
No,
should.
I-
So Hibernia,
I'm
the
very
Leo
well
is
aware.
actually one of those few ones that I actually like.
Right.
Surprise, surprise, considering it's basically a variant of the Tall Geese.
Yeah, all the other tall geese is Bay.
It's,
Oh, geez.
the Leo is not my favorite grunt. That goes to one from Witch from Mercury, but it's definitely in the top 3 to 5.
I know exactly which one you're referring to.
Yeah. what's-
Poor Daigo Smith. I was about to say,
The
like,
Zoe
as long as-
Yeah,
as long as
the
it's all-
Zoe is the best grunt suit in all
It
of
is pretty
Gundam.
sick.
Followed closely, in my opinion, by the Rizel.
I don't know. It's hard to beat the Zaku, man. I like a classic Zaku.
I don't know. Something I can never get sold on the Zaku. The Goof custom is an ace suit, so it doesn't count as a grunt suit.
No, well, the Goof custom is fucking sick.
That's so fucking sick.
I was going to say if we can all agree that the Sandrock is the worst Gundam out of that whole.
Oh,
series.
Wow.
easily, because it's barely. It has nothing interesting about it.
No, I feel that way about the Shenlong.
The Shenlong
think
at least has
Sandrock's-
like the flamethrower dragon heads. They might be stupid, but they're more interesting than my Gundam has a pair of Shotels, and that is it. That is its gimmick.
Oh, also speaking of underrated grunts, the Mogwanax. I can't believe I almost forgot about this.
I don't recognize that name.
They
One
were
moment.
the
That-
like Arabic warriors that followed Ketra around.
Yeah.
For
So-
me, I enjoy the Sandrock. I do because I like mecha that have shields on them, and I enjoy the design of the shield on it.
Yeah, you fucking would.
Well, you
I
also
think
have to
my one
remember.
had shields.
You also have to remember that Sandrock was kind of necessarily not the most impressive Gundam because the pilot himself was more useful as a tactician, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Whereas the other four were
Results.
pretty much selected because they were fighters.
Though honestly, my biggest disappointment for the Gundams is the Death Scythe. Because the concept of it is fucking amazing. The design is so goddamn dumb.
It's fucking
Especially to the
edgy
Death
shit.
Scythe hell. With the
It has
stupid
no
cape thing that
technology.
opens up into bat wings. Like, no, you ruined my boy. And it's easily got the best pilot out of all the Gundam pilots.
Yeah, he's like the most
I-
level-headed. Like,
Duo, yeah.
Duo is
Honestly,
the
my-
best. He should have been the main
When it
character.
comes to when it comes to mobile suits, favorite Gundam, mine is well, I do like Heavy Arms Custom, but if I had to pick something other than Wing, it'd probably be the EZ8 from 8th MS team.
like
It's
from what I
not
looked
the
up,
most flashy Gundam, but it's pretty solid looking. It's
I mean, my
basically
favorite
modified.
Gundam is the Calibarn, followed closely by the Freedom. You know what I'm about.
yeah, I know what you're about.
the
You
one
know,
from the Netflix series seems to
Albarn
be
is pretty
pretty badass.
That reminds me, I need to finish my kit. I have the kits they released for that, both of them. But I like the series. I know some people don't, but I thought it was
Requiem for
pretty good.
Vengeance is good. Like,
I will say the ending was kind of like what, but
yeah, the ending was a little.
just
but
for
the-
how abrupt it was.
yeah,
but
but the journey to get there
overall, I
was,
thought it
just
was-
10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was-
Like
I thought it was
how to
pretty
make how to give the feel of what the Xeon soldiers felt fighting the goddamn Gundam.
that was my favorite part about the whole thing was just them like being like, oh, it's just like my favorite part is the one guy talking shit and then me getting clapped by the beam weapon because they're just like, oh, Fetty's built a mobile suit and then he's just dead.
It's
Slight spoilers for Requiem for a Vengeance, but
seriously,
Oh, no.
I'd suggest watching Requiem for a Vengeance. It's worth the watch.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a little screwy with the time stuff, but since when is stuff for UC not anymore that takes place
Oh,
during the 1 year war?
Of course. Yeah. No, UC's time limit is just That's just nuts. So at this point,
So I've talked about this before, but it's because of the Japanese and especially Gundam's concept of canon. They have a very loose concept of canon, and generally it's sorted into white and gray canon, which is anything in white canon. This specifically applies to Gundam, but can also be applied, at least in concept, to other Japanese media, because it kind of sums how they handle canon in general. With white canon, that is, anything that's been animated is canon. If the two things are different canon, then it's just, this is an alternate universe. Quite literally, the Zeta show and the Zeta compilation movies are just alternate universe. Same story, alternate universe. And that's specifically because of the ending of the movies. Anything in gray is stuff that's not been animated, but and is it's considered canon unless it contradicts stuff that is white canon.
Archelio, it is
Memory Alpha and Memory Beta for Star Trek.
Yeah, Alpha, Beta, Gamma canon.
I didn't know that there was a Gamma. My God,
what about
how far
Ligma
of the rabbit
canon?
hole is that?
So
Storm is a Sigma canon.
So you get into Gamma canon when it's anything from the video games. Because the video games necessarily have to, for the sake of gamification, do things that might not be normative in Star Trek.
Yeah, they make what's the word? Apocryphal decisions.
Yeah.
And mind you, the whole thing of, oh, that's not canon is kind of, meh. Like, yeah, fan arguments, obviously not. But if it's the media that's out, like, it's just exploring other aspects.
When it comes to a lot of series, I disagree. But when it comes to something like Gundam, yeah, canon is just spaghetti.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's an argument that that's any series that's been as long running as Gundam has, especially the fucking UC.
Fair.
Well, yeah, it depends though on how let go it's been, because you could have two things that are 50 iterations long, and one has just been spaghettied, and the other is, they tried to put time into it.
You really underestimate how much stuff there is in UC Gundam, man.
Well, what I'm saying
is like an alternative timeline, apparently.
What I'm saying is that
why.
What I'm saying is that Gundam does suffer from that. But let's say you took something like Horus Heresy, which is 40 books long, and mostly pretty consistent.
I would almost say that when a story starts going on for too long, it's like after a while, some people start saying things along the line of anything past this point, I personally don't take as canon, even though
lots of people don't use the late UC stuff. Anything past Double Zeta or Char's Counterattack.
Blake Heresy, Cough.
Yeah. I was just about to say,
my problem is my favorite era of BattleTech is the Ilcon era, because
Oh, Jesus Christ, of course it would be.
Dude, I'm a Russell Hug and Ghost Bear fan, and guess what, motherfucker? They're fused into one glorious whole in the Ilclon era. So I'm eating fucking good in Ilclon. I will put up with the Blakist bullshit if it means I get my Rhymarder and my Mastodon and my Contio.
How about you, Russell, hug these nuts?
I mean, he will. You know, Rail, he will.
I do. That's the thing. I'm playing chicken with someone that will absolutely not.
You're playing chicken.
You're not playing chicken with the chicken.
It's the same thing with Dune. I think after a certain part of the series, people just.
I mean, the Dune cutoff is usually anything after Frank died.
Well, even the people, even the people who are the Frank hardcoreists will still also generally stop after not God Emperor, Messiah and Children.
Yeah, the last 4 to 5 books are just.
Well, it's all
bizarre.
written by his kid.
Well, no. The ones written by Frank, the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank wrote 7 books.
Yeah. His kids then added a shit ton to it.
Yeah, because you get things like after God Emperor, you get shit like the Orgasm Witches, and then
I
And I'm
generally
not even
like
joking when I say orgasm witches.
Yeah,
That's
the
legitimately what they are.
the dominatrix orgasm.
The honored matre.
honored matrons. Yeah.
Did you get the Omni Slash?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Give me a second.
Hey, no talk.
But no.
You have. I've never asked you before. What is your opinion on the Gundam series? Have you ever been big into it?
I've only seen.
I need to do one more.
He's only 15. His parents haven't let him play with it yet.
I've
Shut
only
up, Whacker.
seen the Iron Blooded Orphans.
Okay.
Blooded Orphans isn't a bad entry point to the Gundam series.
I quite liked it personally.
Yeah,
I thought
I
it was
liked it.
the brutality of
I
it
liked
was
it.
very good.
The whole
It's
thing with
very Lord
Gundam
of
you
the
have to
Flies.
remember is that Gundam is written by people who want to tell war is hell stories, but also funded by a company that needs to sell toys,
Yeah,
I
or in this case,
understand.
plastic models.
and there is
And
there's also something to be said for a lot of them aren't themselves military veterans, so sometimes these war is hell stories get a little abstract. But
So if I'm correct,
Yeah,
A little bit.
I think Tomino was alive during World War II. I don't
he
remember.
himself was, yeah. But
Yeah,
how many,
he
how many of the
saw
Gu-
some shit.
yeah, how many of the Gundams though are written by him?
Most of them, actually.
He's had a very large hand in a lot of the works for.
All of you see up through Turn A Gundam. He worked on Reconquista and G.
Oh, okay, so he's actually rather involved.
Yeah, no, he's the big daddy. He made this shit guy
Well, no,
for Gundam.
I know he did. What I'm saying is, I assumed if he was there in World War II, that he probably would have at some point, passed from this world, or he was super retired by now.
he's
He's retired
Japanese worth
the same
worth of
fucking
it.
way that Miyazaki is.
Yeah, that's accurate actually. They
Yeah,
seem
he is currently 83.
Oh,
Okay, so no, he was born in 1960. No. Years active. He started being active as an animator in 1964. He was born in 1941.
Okay, so he didn't fight in World War II. That's where I misunderstood you.
Yeah, no, he was Lil.
Okay, so I
He
just
has
need to
a-
get a few thousand more points here.
But he has
He
memories of the kind of horrible shit that happened
Yeah.
to people.
What is it? The post-war environment was what he grew up in. So
Alright, I need to buy some GP, it looks like.
I mean, Miyazaki is born
also,
1941, so yeah, they're like 1 year apart.
it'd be weird if they went to the same school.
Yeah, they were born the same year. Miyazaki was born in January. Tomino was born in November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're essentially damn near the same age. And for those who don't know, basically the vast majority of Ghibli movies are anti-war movies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
wait, are you out of GP?
Yep.
Oh no!
So, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you can see anything at all, but I am totally not just going to, deal with that shit.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know what's happening at all. You have
There's a glitch.
9,999.
999. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
glitch
what do you
in the
mean
system.
build a Gundam? Von Falkenstein.
Oh, the Build Fighters series.
Oh, Build Fighters is great. Like, yeah, it's not War is Hell stories,
Clip
but
hard.
like
Well, it's like a celebration of the series. And
yeah,
just the models and
it's
everything.
a celebration of being a fan of something. Like seriously, like I kind of want like a Build Divers equivalent series for BattleTech. It would be amazing.
They
That would
still
be
practice
an
some form
interesting
of like
direction.
military experiments on kids.
I mean, you could technically just use the same formula as what they do, where it's kids coming up with stuff for BattleTech and then
Yeah, you
playing
build your
BattleTech
models and then it plays like it. So for those who don't know, the Build the Fighter series, the initial thing is that discover this particle called the Plasky particle that allows you to move plastic as if it were an actual machine.
Okay.
So that means you can make your... Oh.
I'm going to be forthright with you guys. Like, I'm not putting up with having to do all that again just because I didn't have enough of the bullshit Disney currency.
That's totally fair.
So I just opened a hex editor and gave myself 3,000 more battle points.
That's perfectly fine.
Huh. You mean you didn't just find it on the floor?
Yeah. So
it was underneath that carpet.
Yeah.
In between
it was in the Coke
curtains.
machine. It was in the coin drop in the Coke machine.
Well, I'm just also not going to lie to the audience. That's the other thing. I'm not out here trying to convince people that I am, to epic game.
Wow, you're a fraud. I thought you were a pro gamer. Fuck.
I'm going to spank you and ride the wave.
Dear God.
Look at
Shut up, you jobless
right now.
parasite.
He is a horse. It is okay.
So
But he is
anywho,
not amazing.
so with build fighters, you can build your plastic models and then make them actually move and control them. So then the idea becomes, at least this is the way I've interpreted it. I don't think they ever flat out say how they work programming the Gundams to do specific things, but you program into the battle machine how your Gundam's supposed to work with the parts that it has. And based off the quality of your build, your Gundam will function better.
So, okay, it's because I haven't actually watched the show. From what I understood, from the little bit that I picked up, they're not controlling the Gundams themselves. Like,
no, they are. They do. Like, it gives you a little pilot interface, but you're not in the Gundam. You're piloting your plastic model that's on the little holograph field that they generate for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just... Why did they have to make it like a fucking particle thing? Why couldn't they just be like, oh, it scans your model and then you just pilot a virtual model of it?
That is what they do when they move to the VR stuff.
But why is there the plastic particle shit? That's so stupid.
I think they're playing off the Minovsky particle thing.
That's part of it.
They
They're playing
are,
off
but it's just
Minovsky
like,
particles.
why?
Well,
It's also, I think VR wasn't a very big thing when Build Fighters originally dropped.
Also, do bear in mind that it's very obviously for a much younger audience.
Yeah.
No.
Lots of
no.
suspension.
It's still good though. Like it's definitely one of those shows that's still worth watching. And it's a lot of it is like, this is what being like a big fan of a series is like, because people make these custom variations. Like, there's one guy who has a badass version of the Tequila Gundam.
Actually,
oh my God.
It's like a cowboy bounty hunter.
There's a green Tallgeese.
Yep. So
Yeah, I've seen that.
we are a little over our time. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, in 45 minutes is WBPLW Sunday with Hell's
Be
There.
Be there.
And that will be happening. Let's see.
I'll be back on Thursday again. The holidays are over, which means it's time for me to have normal work schedule and start streaming again.
Yes, so so next week we will not be doing an FF7 stream. We will be doing a music stream to give me some more time to level the fuck up, or not level up, but all the grinding. And so I hope to see you guys there for that. Anything else you guys have?
Watch Cookie's streams Tuesday nights.
Why, yes.
She's playing Kingdom Hearts right now. And, I mean, if you like Final Fantasy, you'll probably like Kingdom Hearts too.
Thank you for
on
watching.
Tuesdays, we have Crispy's drawing streams.
Yes, I am on Tuesdays.
Yeah, but I thought we were talking about like good streams that we're recommending to be.
Like, and then
And on
watch
Saturdays,
Wacker
we have
drooling
Super
in his
Cheats.
chair on Thursdays.
Look,
Stream.
look, we're allowed to praise Crispy now. Cookie Mama finally put one of his drawings on her fridge. You can hear him seething.
Crispy's going to release give us paint mode.
I don't know if you. That just reminded me. I don't know if you all saw, but there was a conversation that was being had where people were writing handwritten notes and taking pictures of them back to each other. Fucking Crispy shows up with his actual art. I'm like, oh, I can draw too, bitch, and it's a stick figure drawing of me dunking on him in basketball.
I know, it's like, listen here, you little shit.
Well, okay, so as the title says, always remember the numerals stay on during. Also, do you lads have anything to share before we go?
Everybody Wang Chung.
Whacker.
As always, stay safe and have a beautiful time.
If eating macaroni and cheese causes you to have a conniption fit over moral and ethics, maybe you should stop eating.
Anything from Paladin?
Yeah, Doc, who's the chef? If you're out there, I'm not gonna try to take your stream. I can't do that while trying to talk to people.
Yes.
And Doctor Who, if you're out there, Brazilian pizza.
Aw, yeah.
I will murder you in your face.
Let's add gummy bears.
Okay, so.
How high are you, Andy?
Oh, as a kite. Anyways, thank you all for coming, and all of you, be good, be safe, be good to each other. If you're not going to be good at it, and don't name it after me. And all of you have a lovely night, and always remember, beef bacon is also an option.
Peanut butter
Yeet!
turtle pizza.
But turkey bacon is the best!